Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley Rogers if you're new here, and we are doing our 2021 bullet journal as well as our January's 2021 bullet journal. So what I'm going to start with is just going through some of the pages that I did while videoing. I kind of lost some of my footage of my other pages, so at the end I'll do a full walkthrough of the entire bullet journal. So we have, right now I'm making my books page, so I want to read at least 100 books in the year of 2021. So I'm just going ahead and making a bookshelf out of those to make sure I am marking them off once I read them, so I can keep track of them and make sure I actually follow through and reach my goal of reading 100 books in 2021. So I figured that out. That's only about 8 books per month, so it should be totally doable. And I'm reading them off of Kindle and things like that. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can get at least 1,000 books free. I'm mainly going to focus towards things to help me grow my career through YouTube and becoming a content creator, influencer, entertainer, whatever you may have. So yeah. And I added a little kitty to represent our cat Salem. And I went and outlined it and gave it eyes, and then realized I'm just going to color it all the way in black. So it was kind of pointless, but it's working. Oh, and I just got a new ring light and everything for Christmas. So these videos are kind of shot in different areas and it looks a little jumbled up. But that won't be the case in the future, and I'm super excited about that. Also, I have a new microphone, so how does my voice sound? Hopefully good. Alright, as you can see, we're in a different view, different area, and we have Carl over here in the corner. Hello, Carl. And Moto attacks. And I don't know if you can hear them in the background now. Alright, so this is the cover page for our January. So I wanted to do a magical theme because I feel like it's the first of the year. It's very magical. You kind of get a fresh start, even though people are like, you don't have to be the first of the year to get a fresh start, which is very true, and I do agree with that. Heck, I started my channel back in I don't even know, was it October? November. So, but still, I feel like it's just a fresh start, new outlook on life. I feel like January is the time to set your year goals because it's the beginning of the year. It gives you more time to work towards them. So we're going with magic, just getting the spirit of being happy and magical. And you guys, I cannot write to save my life. My handwriting is so bad. But I went off Pinterest and I found where it was written out January, and I just copied it basically by looking at it, and I love how it turned out. It's so beautiful. And then I went ahead and went in with some watercolor and just splattered it on the brush to kind of give it some star effects. Then I went back in with my little gel pen and added some extra stars just to keep it kind of like a little night magical feel to it. Alright, so we're starting on the next page, which is a mood tracker. I decided to do it all potions. I thought it would be super cute to have just a whole bunch of shelves of potions. So I found, again, this font on Pinterest. I was like, which font? And this is what came up, which obviously mine is not perfect. And I don't have a real bullet journal. I just have a journal I picked up from Dollar General because your girl doesn't have that much money to be going out and buying a bullet journal. And I wanted to kind of show you that you can do this with any type of journal. It doesn't have to be a bullet journal, and you can just draw it. So I just got a canvas book for drawing and I used it, and then I used a ruler for some, but I really love the way it turned out. For my next one, I do plan to get a bullet journal just so my lines are a little bit more straight and it's easier to line it up. Also, I went on Pinterest and got different bottle shape ideas so it wouldn't all be the same, because it would all be the same if I was thinking in my head. Oh, and then I made one that's falling over because I thought that was cute. And then each day I will color it in based off my mood. So at the bottom, after I added stars, I went in and added the colors that are for my moods that day. That way I can just kind of keep track of it and have something to look back on. And Abby sticking her little nose in. And again, sorry for the lighting, you guys. I just got a ring light, so hopefully my lighting will be better in my next bullet journal videos. Alright, so down here I'm just adding my mood trackers that I was talking about earlier, so each color is something different. And then when January 1st comes, depending on my mood, is what color I'll color in that first potion. And then I'm not sure if I showed you guys in this video, but I did go through and mark each potion with a number. That way I knew what number, or like what day what bottle was. Oh yeah, so I already did it. Alright, and then we also have our sleeping tracker because it works kind of directly with my mood. I want to know how many hours of sleep I'm getting and how does it affect my mood, how does it affect my productivity for that day. So I just want to track it. It's a really good thing to track. Another thing that a lot of people track are their menstrual cycles as well, just to see how their moods go. I did not add that page in for my January. I may still go back and add it though. Also for my sleeping tracker, I did the phases of the moon for 31 days. So they're not perfect because they're so tiny, and I was a little confused looking at them online. It's like some like disappear completely, but when you see it in the sky it doesn't, so it doesn't really make sense. I don't know. It's like really, really tiny, I guess. So I tried my best, and then I even went back in with that gold pen that I've been using, added stars and added like highlighted the moon and just the circles. So, and this takes a lot of time. I know they do have stamps. I didn't want to buy any stamps. I like the way the look of it is. Was just doing it. And also I pre-did all these pages in pencils, so I could just go back over it, and if something I didn't like, I could change it. But then I got to writing all the numbers in pencil and was like, I'm not going to rewrite those in pen. Like, let me just do what I can. So, and then also I put a little note section on the side. I figured that would just be good for like keeping a note if something happened that night that caused me to only get this much little sleep, or if there's an interesting dream that I have. I know a lot of people have a dream journal. I'm thinking about doing that this year as well. I have some pretty interesting dreams, so just to be able to keep a track of those would be pretty cool, and just look back on it and be like, what in the world did I drink before going to bed that night? Alright, so here we go back in with the gold pen, add a little bit of details. I really love this gold pen. I actually got it at the Dollar Tree, and I am in love with it. Like, gel pens are my favorites in the world. I actually had one bust in my pant pocket at work the other day. That was not fun though. Had like orange all over me. So again, I do have music playing in the background here, so I don't know if you can hear my dogs playing, but if you can, please ignore them. It's very cold here. It's 27 degrees currently, so they are on another level of hyped up. Except for Carl. He is under a blanket curled up. He hates cold weather. But Abby and Moto are playing tug of war. So if you hear growling or anything like that, it's just them playing. So this is my expenses page, is how I'm going to track expenses coming in, going out for the month, and just keep up with it, because I figured you have to have a goal. Like, you can't track a goal. No, that's not what I meant to say. You can't achieve a goal if you don't track it. That's what I meant to say. That sounds a lot better. So you have to track your goals to know what you're doing. So I can say all day long, I want to make sure that we don't spend as much on this, but if I'm not keeping track of it, then how will I ever know? So here's the full 2021 in a glance, and also January. So we have the book page, which you guys saw me make. So this is the finished or final project. Also added a page down there for bonus books that I've read. Then we have our 2021 year at a glance. This is nice to reference throughout when you're planning things. I also marked a vacation that we have coming up. Top 5 goals 2021. So my first goal would be buy a house. And then we have get in shape, save money, become a content creator, and bullet journal all year. So budget tracker, this is a yearly, so it's just basically that income one, a summary of it for each month. Then we have our savings. I want to get up as high as possible, but it's basically going up in 50 $50 increments, and I'll fill it in once it hits that. Alright, and this is where we get into our January. As you can see, the final product here. Can't really see the gold as well as I would like. Still learning my ring light. My mood tracker, the potions, we went over this earlier. Then we have our sleep tracker as well. I did add some gold accents that you can see in here. And you can see the phases of the moon. It's a little curvy, but I don't mind it. And then the expenses as well that we went over. You can see the stars added at the top. I also did circles going all the way down just to give it a little extra character and color. And I'll just fill that out throughout when I need to put something in or take something out. Goals page, and you can see it's blank. So my goals for January we are actually going to do in the next video. So stay tuned for that on Wednesday. Then I have my vlog tracker, which is from the 1st through the 29th, posting every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you guys so much for planning with me. I do appreciate it. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the like button down below. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at Ashley's Adventures. I do plan to post more videos like this in the future. Our next video will be our goal video posted on Wednesday. Please check back in Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays for new videos. But thank you guys so much, and y'all have a wonderful, awesome, amazing day, and please stay safe.